Alright, fellas. Welcome back to another one here today. We are rocking and rolling. I see Pedro's already in here. Looks like we got an early bird here. Except there's no worms, just horses. Or if you can even call these things that. Look, Yukari ain't here yet, but he probably will be here soon. Just so you know, tell me if I need to adjust my audio a little bit here. Oh, they're talking. I'm a little sleepy, but I also need to get my homework done. I'm sorry. You are designed for racing. Nothing more. You do not have homework. You can neglect your studies. They don't exist. Okay? Oh, and there he is. Yukari already showing up. What is up? Hey, Yukari, did you just look in your recommended or your notifications and see that I started doing a stream of movement of whatever this game's called? Jesus, I just stuttered big time. What type of game is this? The miserable kind. That's the kind, Pedro. I'm showering right now to watch this. Sorry I missed parts. You missed, like, not even 2 minutes. You really didn't miss anything at all. We just started. Two-Face is the greatest game humanity has ever made. Now, that's an extreme exaggeration. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys for a minute here. I have never been less prepared for a live stream in my entire life. I have 52 minutes in this game, which is less than I have in even mobile games. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm tired and my voice hurts, but we're going to keep going regardless because I know Yukari wanted to see this. And I guarantee the very sight of these great horse people, women thing, whatever these creatures are, they're not humans. I don't know what to call them. I think the mere sight of them is enough to make Yukari happy, and therefore we have some satisfied customers. Hopefully not too satisfied. What's this? Have you heard Batman Arkham? Let's see. Use collect all. Old Transformers WFC/FOC. You often, I'm not sure if you're talking to Yukari here, but obviously I've heard of the Arkham franchise of Batman. How old am I? In terms of Transformers, no, I have not. I've said this before, but I don't really keep up with Transformers. Okay. Let's see. Mission complete. Don't forget to claim your rewards. Oh, there's some stuff here. Okay. Tell me if there's some audio stuff I gotta fix, guys, but I think it's all good. Alright, let me tell you guys something. So, I recorded 2 videos yesterday. One of them is a Gmod humor roleplay video. It's like probably gonna end up being 2 minutes long. Just above a short in terms of length. Is she rambling? I would prefer that you cease to speak. Thank you. Okay, what was I saying? Right. The second thing is I recorded a tier list video yesterday that was about like 45 minutes long. I'm almost finished editing it. However, I have like 2, let's see. Right, I have one or two more things left to do. I have to export it, and then I have to add music to the background. So you guys are also going to be getting an anime tier list video tonight. That is right. It'll be a little bit late tonight. Because it'll take a little bit to upload and everything. You might even get it tomorrow, technically, but it'll be like 1 in the morning when you get it, right? So, you get a new anime video, and we're good to go. Let's see what we have to say here. The guy with Scarlet, pretty good when you learn more about how to train them. I would run Gold Ship, personally. Just so you know, Yukari, all of what you said is gibberish, because I understand no element to this game. Let's see. I'm talking to Yukari since he said that this game you were playing is the greatest game humanity has made. Oh, then good point. You could also say like Halo Reach or, you know, Ark, or how about Gmod? How about that, fellas? Gary's Mod, the god of gaming. Okay, it's even in the name. It's got the G and everything. I mean, as far as I'm aware, Gabe Newell is the gaming god. Okay, he is Jesus. It's as good as that. What is this? There's music playing in the background. I swear to God, if this is copyright, I'm gonna punch somebody in the face. Okay, let's see. Oh, Gold Ship. That's who you were talking about. Okay, you want me to run this, Yukari? I'll just take your suggestions because I don't know what I'm doing, man. Yes, you train the horses to race them. It's a horse racing game. Yeah, I know the concept of the game, Yukari. I just haven't played this, really. Our episode 1 Scout or Be Scouted? Whatever that's supposed to mean. Okay. Portrait mode or landscape? I don't really... Okay, I guess. Alright, how's this gonna work? I started as a trainer at Tracen Academy only a few days ago. Oh boy. We get a storyline, fellas. Where's the horses then? Oh, Yukari, you were, or not Yukari, Pedro, you were looking at them. They're people too. It's a weird creature thing. It's like a hybrid. That reminds me, Yukari, right, how do they reproduce? Again, didn't you explain this last time? And then I questioned you on it, and then you said I ruined the game for you? Let's see. So the numbers under the horses are stats, right? You want to make those go up. I would say not to waste too much time on wit, but make sure to upgrade it occasionally. I only see anime characters and not horses. Pedro, those are the horses. That's right. You've walked into the wrong live stream. Okay, let's see. I'm hopeful that I'll soon become someone's trainer and help them grow into an excellent racer. That is until... Oh, great. Somebody's about to break my neck. Can I get an English dub version? That's kind of a... I don't know if that classifies as an inside joke, but... Did she just yell barnacles like a SpongeBob character? Barnacles. Wait, they are the horses? That's right, Pedro. That's what's going on here. Don't ask me, I didn't design the game. Honestly, I didn't even really want this game. I was kind of held at gunpoint by Yukari, and then he offered me meth, and, you know, one thing led to the other, and now I have a free game where people are horses and stuff. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'm positive my Golshi radar was pinging in this direction. Did I read that correctly? Okay. Pedro, I really hope that the whole thing with the South Korean dating game before, I really hope that didn't annoy you, because this is going to be 85 times worse, just so you know. There's going to be a whole lot of awkward staring and mumbling and figuring out what the hell to do. It'll be... This is not going to be great. Honestly, this is probably the least thrilled for an idea I've been. Even Killer Bean was a little more thrilling. Here, let's see. Umas can be born from completely normal people, but they can only... What? Trains can the horse, but the devs discourage it? Huh. She said the radar... Yukari's been brainwashed, guys. He's already involved. I don't know how far it's gone, but he seems just totally out of his mind. If I remember right, trainers are green creatures with big pointy fangs. Imagine you have, like, think of it this way. You have really traditional parents, and then you have a child, everything goes totally fine. You followed the family quest line, essentially, and then boom, your first child's born and it's a freaking horse. It's half horse. The hell's with that? Sucks to live in Japan in this universe, I guess. What is this? I make eye contact with the oddball student. I've got a bad feeling about this. What's with the ear movements? That's unnecessary. Don't point at me. You're a trainer, right? Yeah, what's it look like? Why else would I be on this gigantic field? Why are there dialogue options if there's one option on the screen? What the hell? Don't even give me the option. Just pick it for me then. It's not even an option. You're just waiting for me to proceed. Think the game is going to ignore me? Probably. That's probably the case. I think Yukari's been brainwashed. He's already in the loop of this game. They've drilled into his brain like a Neurax worm. Okay, geez, you need to quit the nonsense. You might get kidnapped by students looking to be scouted. The hell do you mean by that? I'm sorry? You're not planning on kidnapping me, are you? Gold Chip? Is that really your name? Are we going with that? Sounds like something Elon would name his kid. What's this? Can't wait to judge the clothes? Oh, don't worry. You'll have plenty of time to judge the clothes, Pedro. And the hairstyles. Look at the frill on this one. Jeez. Resistance is futile. No way I'm letting a wild trainer run free. Is this a Pokemon reference that's used in very poor taste? The one who calls herself Gold Ship is getting way too close. This could be dangerous. How about I have self-defense and I can just push you away? I'm sure you don't also have the weight and strength of a fully adult male horse, right? What is this? This isn't what I meant by playing Gold Ship. This is the story mode. You need to gamble for her in the shop option. I'm not gambling dirt, Yukari. You can kiss my ass with that. I'm not safe. She may or may not end up kidnapping you. Well, I already can see that that's happening, so it seems quite obvious, isn't it? Might be in actual danger. I better get out of here fast. He doesn't sound very urgent. No, I don't think so. I think I'll just... Wait, why am I trying to run away from somebody whose only job is to run? What the hell am I doing? Do we not have pepper spray or something here? Managed to escape behind the main hall. It seems no way you lost somebody running away from somebody whose only job is it to run. No shot. Well, hell, I don't want them to be my... What am I doing with Gold Ship if she can't even run after my fat ass? I'm running with 300 pounds of weight here. Not actually. I don't weigh 300 pounds, just so everybody knows that. Let's see. Gold Ship will drop kick you. Do not try and fight her. Why would you run away from somebody whose only purpose it is to run? That doesn't seem logical. I gotta go for a bit. Going to brush my teeth. That's not really going, Pedro. That's just doing a common function. So I'll see you in like 2 minutes. The gambling is free. The very oxymoron of you saying the gambling is free makes me supremely doubt that. Alright, let's see. Excuse me, are you alright? You know, I would do voices in English for this, but I did not plan for this ahead of time, so I'm just not going to bother. Otherwise, I'd be voice acting my heart out and my lungs out, but my lungs are already failing me. You're quite out of breath. Did something happen? Yeah, I was tired today and did a million things. Gold Ship was chasing me. You have my sympathies. Damn, that dangerous? That's unfortunate. I don't know. I was just standing there. I think she's looking for a trainer. That doesn't answer the question, numbskull. Alright, let's see. The carrots you got for free can be used to pay for gambling. You get them for free every day. So, Yukari, how much do you spend on this game? Let's see. You see, she has a strong desire to debut and start racing. I have a strong desire to flip you the bird and reject this, but okay. Having a trainer is essential. I almost said strainer. This is an essential step for running in official races. I did all the reading earlier. Now suddenly I can't read at all. Gold Ship, however, hasn't found one yet. Or rather, how should I put this? She can't hold on to one. Oh no. So what you're saying is I should avoid this human like the plague. I said human. That's funny. Anyway, in her efforts to find a trainer, she's likely resorted to trying to kidnap one. So what you're saying is I should invest in some martial arts classes and perhaps a firearm. Good to know. I know this is Japan and guns don't grow on trees, but I don't know, I'm sure knives exist here. Seems like Gold Ship is a real troublemaker around the school. And a criminal. Did you miss the part about kidnapping? Let's see. I spent a whopping $0, surprisingly. I know you won't believe me, but budgets can be made. I spent all of my money on a 2003 Marine Corps uniform for my rock. Why would you spend so much money on a uniform that isn't yours? I don't quite understand that. Maybe if it was like a movie prop or something, but I don't know. I mean, do what you want with your own money, but... I'm sorry, what's going on? Why don't I flee? Why am I still standing here? Nope, get out of here! Okay. Look. Yukari. Yukari. What is it with these? What do I say in every single review I do of anime? Enough with the limped protagonists. You can't just... Oh yeah, cry for help. That's gonna work. Jesus. Look, people, if you don't want to be kidnapped, you've got to have some sort of way to defend yourself. You got to have martial arts, or a knife, or a firearm, or pepper spray, or a piano chord, or a firearm. I'm going to keep repeating the same thing over and over again until the point is sold. I don't know what we're doing here. I'm a collector of uniforms. I have a World War II German uniform, a Vietnam War U.S. Marine Corps uniform, and a uniform from IRA, Irish terrorists from the 80s and 90s. Huh. Interesting, Yukari. Well, that's cool then. And also, I understand you paying that much for a uniform now. That makes a lot more sense. I'm just gonna take you on a teensy-weensy kind of huge adventure. Now that you've caught up on the details, all aboard. How about I can just not train? Oh my god, that got bright really fast. Jesus, my eyes. Oh, holy god, it's bright. Dude, am I looking in Purgatory's lights? What the hell's going on? What a day, bright and shiny. Yeah, a little too bright. What's my computer at? Hang on. It's at the lowest brightness setting. What? It can't go any lower. This is the perfect weather to search for treasure. This is the perfect weather to go blind. Wait a minute. Where the hell are we? How did we end up on a beach? Somebody help! I don't know what's going on. Let's see. If you didn't see the message, you probably couldn't fight back without a weapon. She doesn't, Muay Thai? I don't... Okay. Let me make this very clear. Martial arts are fantastic. But there's a reason that martial arts aren't the sole fighting form across the world, right? Obviously, when you enter into a military or police force, they often teach elements of martial arts. But you're not going into a gunfight with martial arts because it's not a movie and you're not Killer Bean, right? And it's like, okay, she can try to jump you, but you can still stab them or spray them with pepper spray, right? Their anatomy is not altered because they do martial arts, right? They're not what's-his-face from Princess Bride that drinks the cup of poison and doesn't, react to it because he's been training his body. You didn't see... oh, wait. No, you already said that. Okay. Let's move on. What the... Where am I? To be continued? Whack. I'm not sure I want to well, I guess since I'm already here, I guess I'll play the next episode. Just so you know, Yukari, this is about, this is the extent of what we're doing here. I'm just going to kind of go along with things. Oh, here we go. Speaking of martial arts, I'm doing jiu-jitsu, prepare for Marine Corps training. Don't know if you care, but it's kind of fun. I've been kind of jacked so far. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I would like to do some sort of martial art eventually, but I'd like to do it, when I have actual time to do so. For me, I'm a lot more focused. Think of me like I'm the guy that designs the weapons, and you're the guy that uses the weapons, right? Without you, nothing can happen. Without the other half, nothing can happen, right? It's two puzzle pieces that are required, right? So, yeah, I mean, definitely, yeah, it'd be cool to see someone like you go in the military, because I know you know a lot about, you know a lot about history, you know a lot about military in general. I think you know a decent amount about the economy. You mentioned it a couple of times before, some details that I thought were interesting. You do martial arts, things like that. So, I mean, yeah, you're clearly passionate about it. I really do hope, though, you were not deployed to the Middle East for the 36th time, right? That is my hope. So hopefully it's not immediate, combat missions for you, but I would do jiu-jitsu, if any, because most street fights will go to the ground. The only thing that can compete with it in ground-based combat is wrestling, which is not far from it, completely honest. Yeah, I think the best-case scenario is you don't get in hand-to-hand combat and you just stab the guy that's, Because most disarming techniques, generally, I mean, correct me if you believe I'm wrong, which that's fine too, but... the idea of disarming somebody is generally movie theatrics, right? Like, yeah, you can disarm somebody who has a sharp object, but they're probably gonna stab you at least 10 times before you get the knife out of their hand, right? Especially if they're on drugs. So I wouldn't trust hand-to-hand combat against a crackhead, right? Actually, crackhead, maybe. If he's on PCP, don't even try, right? Best case scenario, you're not in combat at all and you stand back with a weapon and you beat the enemy using your brain rather than, your fists. I think physical combat is only if you absolutely need it, right? Like, obviously, the military, they're not going to send you out like the Covenant with an energy sword and have you run out and try to stab the enemy, right? You have air superiority, you have ground vehicles, you're going to have advanced weaponry, like, you've got it, Let's see, I want to go to Iran and try and fix the country. My family had to move from to escape Ayatollah's regime. Kind of ambitious, but fuck that place. You say bring back Persia? Persia, man. Okay, we're bringing it back to Troy. It's the Trojan War all over again. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't really speak for the political state of most other countries. I mean, I say that when I was making fun of the UK a few days ago, but that's because, a little bit of research, it don't take that much to realize what's going on there. With Iran and a lot of those countries, I can't really speak for that because I don't have any personal experience or personal ties to it. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's beyond fixing. I don't think force can fix them. I think they have to do it themselves, which requires cultural change, and cultural change takes a long time, right? So I think integration is more necessary than, going and kicking their asses. But what do I know? I don't pay taxes yet. All right, let's see. A 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. I'm sorry, are we doing... Is this like getting to the center of a Tootsie Pop? What are we doing here? Nothing better before a treasure hunt than warming up. I could probably just let her talk. I mean, she's speaking. It's just in another language. I don't know. I'll let her talk, and I'll just make my own comments. A strange place. An even stranger Umamusume. And a treasure hunt. I can't wrap my head around what's happening. So, that's the confusing part, but not the fact that you were somehow, I think, rendered unconscious, brought to a mysterious beach, and now you're standing on said beach, far away from civilization. That wasn't the confusing part. The confusing part was that there's a treasure hunt. Right. Okay. Really though, are you even listening? No, I'm really not, honestly. She's trying to get me to listen. I'm not listening. Nope, nothing. What the hell are you doing? Ask me anything hotline? Who's writing this dialogue, man? What? Oh, she's mad. She's gone mad. She's half gone mad. This can't be happening. Where did you bring me? Yeah. I'm offering cosmic solutions, and all you think to ask about is your measly little personal question. Yeah, you only kidnapped me and dragged me to an isolated island off the coast of frickin' Somalia. It's my best guess of where I'm at. In the name of goodwill, I'll answer you that one for free. Oh, I don't have to gamble freaking carrots for that one? Why is she talking so seriously? Crossed the wild trails of the mountain beyond Tracen, escaped the narrowest of caves, and made it through perilous jungles to get here. I'm sorry, is this Lord of the Rings? What the hell's going on here? In other words, we're somewhere on Earth. No! Can you guys believe that? We're on Earth? Whoa! Guys! That's amazing! We're on Earth! Guys, I can't believe it. Whoa! Man! Ain't that something? What do you guys think of that? We're on Earth. Isn't that amazing? I wouldn't have guessed it. Like, look around you. It's gotta be Europa, man. Come on. Jeez. It only I couldn't, if you gave me a graph, I wouldn't have guessed we're on Earth. It wouldn't have happened. Wouldn't have done it. I'm looking at that. You know what I just realized? Pedro's been gone longer than he usually is, and he just went to brush his teeth. I think that's kind of funny. Most of the time he leaves for like 1 minute, and that's when he's going to get food or something. In this case, he's doing something that would actually take him 1 minute, and it's been like 10 minutes. Okay, it's just where exactly is somewhere. Why is he asking obvious questions? If she's saying that they're on Earth, she ain't gonna answer your question. Oh, please, no need to panic. I don't really remember where, but it's Earth, so we'll make it back someday. Wow. Yeah, tell that to any explorer from the 1700s, or 1600s, or 1400s. I think I skipped the 1500s, but we can forget about that. I need you to focus. You do remember why you're here, don't you? No, I think I forgot. I might need to flee and head back to a city to remember. I'm not sure I quite like Gold Ship, Yukari. I know this wasn't your intention for me to go down this story path, but I'm still disappointed in you regardless. You're a bit forceful and rude. I don't quite like you. Before I can grasp the situation, I'm forced into joining this treasure hunt of hers. How about no? Several hours later. Oh, good lord. Okay. Who gives a rat's ass why there's a beat-up canoe here? Why do you care? Oh my god. This is misery. Why are we doing a treasure hunt? Why are we doing this? I clicked the story path. I shouldn't have gone down the story. I don't care about your story. Care about I don't even know why I'm playing this really, so I don't know what I'm supposed to care about here. Oh, here we go. Gold Ship is intentionally a dumbass. You somehow believe that the actual horse trainer himself said this game doesn't accurately represent how crazy Gold Ship is, because he's more chaotic than this. Question, Yukari, is this game from an anime? Like a show? Or was it made into a show after? Or like, is there a show at all? Because I could have sworn there was. I've been worked up like this since we got here. What exactly could she be searching for? What are the odds that I picked the most miserable one to be around? Isn't that great? I think I know. You must have... What are we talking about? Get me off this hell rock. Not enticing. Oh, what's up, Dodge Challenger Lover 99? It's worse to say your name out loud in a loud fashion in an excited way. Regardless, I'm a bit late to stream. What's going on? You're not really late. Late was last stream. All right, you showed up what, 2 hours late last time? Not that you had been in the stream before, so I didn't know a difference. In terms of this time, I mean, I think you're around the time you should be. We're over here talking to somebody who definitely belongs in a mental asylum, and I'm talking to Yukari here in chat while a bunch of people lurk in the background. Don't you know, speaking of lurking, one moment, fellas, I gotta tell WX Analyst that he's betraying me and that he needs to show up here. Alright, one sec. Alright, there you go. Sorry, I just had to message WX Analyst. Alright, let's see. The anime came after. Yes, it really is that popular. After season 1, it's kind of mid. Wait, really? Wait, when did this game come out? I thought it was very recent. So how is there an anime after this? Yeah, 2 hours late last stream? Yeah, that was insane. You joined a stream of me playing Bigfoot, and you showed up the moment I killed Bigfoot. It was over when you showed up. That was ridiculous. Well, it wasn't fully over. You got to watch me play Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's, which, by the way, I know you guys all saw it on stream, but you can check out that video on YouTube. It's interesting. Okay. Don't you know Treasure? it'll be all sparkly. Sorry, it's hard to read dialogue from an imbecile. Don't think, feel. Yeah, she belongs in an asylum. Let's see. Now I have even less of a clue. I guess I'll just start looking over there. Yeah, so if you're wondering how I got in this situation, Dodge Challenger lover, essentially Yukari said pick gold ship. Well, I didn't know what that meant, so I pressed the first thing that said gold ship, and I ended up in a storyline somehow. I walk over to some palm trees and notice a coconut that's fallen to the ground. Is that supposed to be surprising? Yeah, she's mad. Okay, let's see. 2021 for Japan, but worldwide release came just 2 to 3 months ago. Blew up. 20,000 people on stream have it. Damn! Yeah, I knew it was recent because I saw that. Let's see, I saw Asmongold and I saw some others that played the game. I don't remember who else I saw play it. What else? Yeah, I mean that makes sense that it came out in Japan before because obviously they'd have time to release an anime and everything after. Let's see, you can call me Dodge for short. All right then, Dodge. Everybody's got their own nicknames on here, so or short names as well. That's why anytime you see one of Pedro's accounts, bro, he is summoned. He is a ghost. I said Pedro's name, and then he popped up right as I said his name. Just so you guys know, obviously I've said this a million times, there's a 10-second delay on stream. So in real life, I said Pedro right 1 millisecond before he typed a message. For you, I said it after the fact. But for me, that was real time. I said his name, and he summoned. I was going to say, Pedro, I know all his accounts, so I know when it's him. There you go. What did you miss? Not much. Just this chick being insane, and suddenly Dodge joined, and then we talked about some other stuff. You can see in the chat. I found a coconut. How's that? Oh, God, my ears. Jesus. Sorry, my ears are very sensitive to high-pitched frequencies, and she just screamed in my ears. That was bad. What is this? We need Mambo to the game now? Mambo is a German name, horse, which is abhorrent to read, so her dad called her Mambo, and the community adopted it. Someone remade Dante Virgil fight with Mambo. I don't know any of that, but good to know. You don't know all my accounts? You're right, Pedro. There's no way in hell I know all your accounts. That'd be impossible. Okay? You have more accounts than a freaking, one of the people in Collective Shout, right? Where you have to make a bunch of mock accounts. You got more than they do. You got more accounts than the people who work at Steam support. Alright? Let's see. That's the super healing fruit of the tropical realms. Are you some kind of genius or what? I'm sorry, it's a goddamn coconut. It's not that deep. Let's see. I would voice act stuff, except I didn't plan on it this time because I didn't think I'd have to in this stream, so I'm not going to. Just so you know. Let's see. You don't know Dante Virgil from DMC? Also, it's pronounced like Mambo. Okay. Dante Virgil. Maybe what happened to the stream? What do you mean what happened to the stream? What do you mean? Sorry, I was just Sorry, I was watching back my the stream because you said what happened to the stream. And I got scared, so I checked the audio in the stream to make sure nothing went into the shadow realm, but apparently it was just a lag spike. Your stream tweaking, twin? What's your favorite thing you've done recently? Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so, right, the video hasn't come out yet. So 3 days ago, I think it's about 3 days now, I finished Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it. It's an anime I watch. It's got 2 seasons out. And I want to start reading the manga because it continues from that, and the show was canceled like 3 or 4 years ago, so the odds of getting a new season is incredibly low for a while. So I want to continue on with the story, and I want to read the manga. I don't want to get caught behind like I did with Chihaya Furu, or like I did with, like Tonikawa, right? So I watched that, and that was a ton of fun. I had a lot of fun watching that show. I think it's great. I think it's actually one of the new peak anime I've seen recently. It's probably in my like top 6 or 7. Okay, so Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. I recommend it to you all. It's a romance comedy anime. Let's see. Dodge, can I also say something too? Yeah, I mean, Pedro, you can probably, I'm sure you won't mind. She cracks open the rock-hard coconut with her bare hands. You need to be fearless and have tremendous strength to do that. Or you have to be so insane that it gives you supernatural powers, like the Joker almost. Alright. This is still going, man. Alright. Dude, I have such incredible discomfort on my lip. Because I got like a... I don't know if zit is the right one, like right word for it. It's not a bruise. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's very uncomfortable. It's not very big, it's just kind of annoying. I mean, I'm not stopping you. Go ahead. Yeah, let's see. Unrelated, but Dragon Ball fell off after the Super the movie was good, but it felt recycled. Ooh, are you talking about the live action movie? Because I heard that was terrible. But if you're not, then I mean, I don't know. I don't. With Dragon Ball, most people had to grow up watching it to watch it, right? Most people who watched it without the nostalgia didn't really. I don't know. It doesn't have the best opinion of it. Let's see. With little else to do on this deserted beach, I accept my coconut half and sit down on some driftwood to be continued. Thank God that's over. In the afternoon, I just ordered a new Transformers figure, and I'm really excited to get them. Oh, thanks for reminding me, Pedro. So I went to this one place near right. No, I just pressed the play button. I wasn't paying attention, and I pressed play. Oh, God. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I was reading the chat, and I instinctually pressed play, and I didn't... Oh, God. Now I gotta sit through Chapter 3. Oh, whatever. Okay, I guess I'll just keep talking. Let's see. No, they made a 3D movie recycling villains and forms. Oh, well, I'm sure that went well. Anyways, what was I talking about? Right, so this place near me, I went to it, and it's got like the typical nerd location. It's got movies, it's got games, DVDs, Blu-rays, what else? You know, manga, comic books, what other things haven't I named, pretty much? It's got action figures, stuff like that. Anyways, I got 2 quintessential quintuplets figurines. So they're like, I mean, they're pretty tall. They're probably like, let me think. They're probably like 8 inches tall, probably. I mean, they're decent-sized figurines. So I got 2 of those. And then I got the chapter... I almost said chapter. I got the first volume of Kaguya-sama Love is War, the manga. Now, obviously I've watched the entire anime, so getting it is technically pointless, but it was only like $3, and I think it's cool to have around, so that was sort of a bonus feature. What do we got here? Live Umamusume, breathe Umamusume, be Umamusume. Yep, Yukari's going mad, but it's alright. Great, now I gotta spend more time with this asylum patient here. Her voice is very quiet, I find. That's cool, everyman. Thanks, Pedro. What, not that I know much about Transformers, but what characters are the figures of? Let's see. This chatter's been hijacked by the Yakuza operation. Will cease shortly. Lock your doors. You spelled cease wrong, just so you know. Let's see. What's everyone's favorite type of fish? Are you asking me in general, or are you asking me to eat? Because if you're asking me to eat, probably... I don't know what type of fish it is. But, actually... Scratch that. I was going to bring up a totally separate type of food, but I think catfish is my favorite to eat. Otherwise, I don't really care for fish. If I'm not eating them, then I don't care about their existence. I hate sushi, though, just so you guys know. I know, I'm playing an anime game, and I hate sushi. I have to assimilate to the culture, but I haven't. Let's see, the sound of the waves together with the sweet coconut water really helps with my fatigue. The fatigue induced by me getting hit over the side of the head by a crazed horse thing. Alright, it's kind of strange, but I feel like I could do this forever. Oh, Jesus Christ. And something was slipped into your drink, too, I bet. I bet you. He must have ate or drank something in the middle of the day, and now he's drugged. Now he's fallen, and now he ain't gonna get back up. Let's see. Like to look at? For every man question. Oh, we got lots of questions today. Sweet. Let's see. Like to look at. I don't know. for looking at? I don't really look at living organisms much. Did I ever tell you guys I don't have any pets? I never had any pets before. I already don't really like people, so, you know, animals are just kind of not my thing to be around. There is something, what was it? Oh, I like rabbits. Rabbits are cool. I like those. In terms of fish, I don't know. I guess, maybe sawfish to look at. Just because there's more to look at. It's not just like a thing with half a brain that... Oh, sweet, we got new person here. Assuming it's not one of Pedro's clones. Let's see. For every man question, it's an ape-fowl, buzzsaw, armada, or energon and defensor. Or defensor. Okay. Let's see. Probably buzzsaw, I guess. Here, let's see. Nice. I'm also going back to Transformers collecting. I don't know if I go for Masterpiece or Studio Series. That's what Swivel said. Good to see you here, Swivel. I don't think I've seen you before. Maybe I have a couple of times. We do not speak English. Our spelling doesn't matter. We are the elite. You missed an apostrophe. Also, let's see. I have a lizard, a dog, and 3 cats. Dang, Dodge. Couldn't dodge the zoo. Jeez. Got a lot of animals. Is it like a thorny dragon, or is it something more exotic? Let's see. Alright. Looks like you finally started to loosen up. Or starting to loosen up. Sorry, I read all day earlier today, so now my mind is just fried. I can't read anymore. Or at least not out loud. I could definitely read in my head still. Alright, ain't this great? Sometimes you just gotta take the time to do nothing at all. We're being seduced into training this thing, aren't we? Do you spend a lot of time relaxing like this? You're gonna say yes. Yeah. Any insane person spends all their time relaxing. We know this. Okay, what do you think they do in an asylum all day? Get therapy? No. What do you think? Come on. They're after me. Help? That's fine, Yukari. You'll just end up like Pedro. You'll die, become a ghost, and then attend my live streams anyways. Let's see. Crested gecko? Oh, nice. You know, it's weird. I feel like somebody's told me that they have a crested gecko before, but I can't think of who. I don't know. It definitely wasn't you, because you only showed up for the first time last stream. Let's see. For Swivel, what else? My CIA operated system has been broken into. Help? Wait, I'm not even gonna ask. Okay. Warrior in this case being a figure of speech. For an Umamusume racer, or if you want to be real slick, I used a metaphor. Not really a metaphor, so much as just hyperbole. Excuse me. How do I put this? There's no place hotter than a racetrack. Well, you're not cars, so no, there are places. Also, how about a refinery or a nuclear power plant? How about that? Jeez. Somebody's never been to Chernobyl. Let's see. Okay, I almost read Yukari's comment out loud, and I'm glad I stopped myself before that happened. Okay, even normally, quiet Umamusume show their true natures during a race. What, like insanity, in your case? Everyone gives it their all, and that's when I can really let loose. Feel my body burn so hot that I can get this huge relief from it. Can somebody check off a box for cliche dialogue in anime, please? We need a bingo card for anime lines that are so cliche it's unbelievable, right? Like the phrase "let loose," it bothers me now. I've heard it too many times. What else? What's another line? It's like not "let's do this together." It's like God dang it, I can't think of it. I've purged it from my memory. It's like Jesus, I can't think of it. I don't know. I can't think of the freaking line right now. I've deleted it from my memory banks. Let's see. Swivel, what type of character are you looking for? Because I prefer studio series since they're easier to transform and not that expensive. I'll let you guys continue with your conversation. Everyone gives it their all. Okay, yeah, I already read this. Also, body burns. Like, come on, man. You already have zero body fat. You're not burning squat. You're burning protein at best. You really like racing, huh? What do you think? It's their entire life. You'd better hope they do. Dodge asks, do you like to read? That's a good question. How do I word this? Okay. I do a lot, and I mean a lot, of writing. I write tons of stuff. If, for example, if somebody asks me a question, we'll make a comparison to schoolwork just because that's the easiest comparison to make to. If somebody asks me a question and they expect me to answer in a sentence or two, I will answer in a paragraph or two, okay? For context. I've started writing a fictional book and then a book that's more like philosophy. So that's another aspect, okay? And then I write storylines in my free time. Whenever you see those roleplay Gmod videos, I don't write a script out, but I do write like a general idea out for what I'm going to do for videos and stuff. I don't do that for anime-related videos, just Gmod roleplay. What else? I do sometimes have to... Actually, I haven't for a while, so I'll just omit that. So anyways, what I'm saying essentially is that I do write a ton, and so obviously I'm reading my own writing. I like to read nonfiction, but it has to be online. So I like reading articles, I like reading really anything based on research. What else? Now I'm not talking about ChatGPT, okay, I don't really like GBT. But some of the other systems, whenever they write stuff out, I like to read that sort of stuff because it goes into an expansive search of different internet results, right? So I can read that. If you're asking me if I like to read fictional books, hell no, okay? School has ruined reading fiction for me, all right? Now, I never really was much of a fictional reader anyways. I was always a movie watcher and Actually, I didn't really start watching that many shows until recently. I was always more of a movie watcher and video game player, right? That's where I got most of my storyline stuff and references. But I'd, of course, still read fictional books. However, in the past few years, dude, I have no interest in reading anything fiction if it's on... Now, Shakespeare, fantastic, okay? Edgar Allan Poe, he's got some good stuff. Let me think of some others. Golding's Lord of the Flies, that was good, okay? However, some of this stuff, if it's from a professor, forget about it. It's Garbado, all right? Let's see. I occasionally read the encyclopedia for fun. Okay, this isn't a flex, but just a fun fact about my life. When I was 5 years old, I was reading 316-page encyclopedias on dinosaurs. Okay, my favorite one had 316 pages. Another one had 380. It was on animals and biology. And then there was another one, it was like, I think it was 297, I believe. I had read them so many times in a row that I actually remember how many pages were in the book. It was a problem, okay? I probably reread those books at least 10 times, okay? Yeah, it was bad. But I read those a ton, over and over and over again. So sometimes I just go to Mayo Clinic, look stuff up. You guys see, I'm always correcting grammar and things. That's very compulsive, you know. Let's see. It's just Pedro talking about Transformers. Okay, I thought somebody was expanding upon the reading idea. Let's see. In this place, I can really relax here. Yep. That sound of the waves crashing, hear it? That's the real beauty of nature. Let me tell you guys something. One thing I really do like is playwrights. I love learning a lot about playwrights. They have very interesting lives, a lot of them. Like, obviously, you got Shakespeare, you've got Sophocles, you know. And a lot of them, they've just got, I mean, everything they write, it's somewhat reflective of how they think. And I think that's always cool to see. I think one of my best experiences was learning about, like, different elements of acting and stage play and everything. Let's see. I like to read. I'll read 2 to 3 books a day. Wait, 2 to 3 books a day? Dang. WX Analyst! Welcome, my friend. I am here, he says in a very loud voice that I can picture in my head, screaming out loud, the one, the only WX Analyst. Welcome in, my friends. We're playing a game that is probably not that great, but I mean, we're having a good time. We're having good conversations. And frankly, we've got quite a few people here. We do not normally have this many people in the chat. Now, this is about the standard number for actual chatters, but in terms of lurkers, we've got a whole lot more, right? Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, WX Analyst, how have you been today, man? I'll keep talking with Dodge at the same time. You read 2 to 3 books a day? Damn. Yeah. You know, I think the funny thing, this is pretty much the case with a lot of qualities of mine. I could easily do a lot of things, but I have zero motivation to do them. So when it comes to reading fictional books, I could probably read 3 books in a day, but I don't feel like it. I think it's boring, and most of all, I think it's pointless, right? Of course, you happen to like reading, so then it's not pointless to you, right? It's like playing video games for people who like video games. It's pointless on the outside, but, you know, it's entertainment for you. But if we also do art, I mean, art isn't very specific. I'm assuming you're referring to like drawing and painting because you said art is a default setting. But art is very general, right? That could mean making music, that could mean painting, that could mean freaking watercolor or sculpting, you know, things like that. Let me tell you, I am a terrible drawer, okay? I cannot draw at all. I don't know if I used the right word for that, but all right. However, I can... What in Jesus' name was that? Okay. However, I can paint a nasty watercolor. And I don't mean nasty as in a bad thing. I mean, it looks surprisingly well done. I'm pretty good with watercolor. I don't do it in my free time much, but I did paint a symbol in my free time. That was pretty cool. I also did the American flag. I painted that. Let's see. I've been pretty good. School is boring like usual. Ain't that the truth, WX Analyst? Let's see. Yeah, I draw cars, cats, and dragons. Cars, Cats, and Dragons could be the name of an awesome band. You should start doing that too. Also, it's weird you capitalize dragons, but not the other two. That's interesting. All right, let's see. Whoa, what's wrong? Frustration? Oh, she's about to stab me. Oh boy. I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, what type of dragons? That's another good question. We talking like rock drakes or lightning wyverns? Wait, cars like as in the cars? Jesus. Yukari's trigger is the woman that shall not be named as to not cause him to react spontaneously. For Pedro, it's the cars. Jesus. Don't bring that up again. I draw more fantasy type dragons. Have you drawn Smaug from The Hobbit? That'd be cool. Let's see. It's the impulse that drives us. The fire, the burning, the explosion. The hunger that I've been starving to get. That kind of seems paradoxical, but okay. What the heck is going on? Oh, sweet, we're going home. Definitely want to do that. Unfortunately not. Oh, that'd be cool, though, if you did that. Let's see. But I don't know what we came here for. I've been doing a little bit of photography recently. Not like money-making stuff, just, you know, learning stuff about it. I think that's been pretty cool. I like taking pictures. It is a pain to transfer stuff, though, because if you're not on a device that has a port for the SD card, then it's really annoying. And the freaking app that they have to transfer the pictures from the camera is $26 a month. You bet your cheeks I'm not paying for that. Let's see. I draw Dodge cars a lot and the occasional Porsche. I guess your name is literally Dodge Challenger Lover 99. That should be self-explanatory. Let's see. Have you drawn Dragonstorm from Transformers TLK? I have not. Oh, okay. Let's see. Good thing too. My race is tomorrow. Tomorrow? Oh my god. Well, that's a GG on the playthrough then. Oh boy, this ain't gonna go well. Anybody have any other questions for me to answer? Create some new discussions. You guys can ask whatever you want as long as it isn't about like abortion or isn't something hyper personal for some apparent reason. In other words, bring up a fun topic. Okay. Let's see. I guess we're just following her into the darkness. Just when I was starting to figure out this treasure hunt, it's time to go back. Ain't that a pity? Do you like trains? I think that semi-trucks should be replaced with bullet trains and that we should stop relying on truck drivers that immediately kill everyone on accident. That's about it. Other than that, I think trains are fine. Let's see. I'm in the back of the Mitsubishi van at the moment. Okay, here's a fun topic. Books. Pedro, have you been like zoned out this entire time? Because we just got done talking about reading books. As a matter of fact, I will expand upon it a little bit more though. I really don't like physical books, reading them as much anymore. I do enjoy reading online mostly because I can hold my attention better, and it's usually more informational because, I mean, if you have a question about something, you can just look it up or do research on it, right? I pretty much only read for the information acquiring. I worded that very weirdly. Let me rephrase that. I really only read to acquire information about things. Otherwise, I pretty much don't bother. Unless it's something I have to read, obviously. Let's see. My favorite book is definitely the Communist Manifesto or My Struggle. Well put, Yukari. Well put. I see. Karl Marx was quite articulate, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. Scout. Alright, now that we can get to the actual game, I guess. Oh, I have a lot of these. Let's scout 10 people out. Okay, yeah, we can do this. See, man, go. Let's scout some people out. Dude, my lip still hurts. This is so uncomfortable. It's like somebody bursted a blood vessel or something. Did I say bursted? I meant burst a blood vessel. Let's see. No, seriously, my struggle is well written. He's gonna do it. Let's see. We have. What in God's name is this name? Matakane Fukika. Holy Jesus Christ! I'm calling you rabbit ears. Okay. Got the. Oh dang it! I skipped it. Dang it! We can go back, right? Dang it! I'm already screwing it up so badly. Okay. All right. Whatever. We did it. I think. Okay. Let's see. Story. Training. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Alright. They keep him in cages? Yeah, man, apparently. Pedro, look, they volunteered, okay? They're thinking beings. They signed up for it. It's not my ethical concern to worry about putting a sapient being into a cage and in a pen and feeding it crap, but you know, whatever. Alright, let's see. Those are racing stars for horse races. Also, a horrible name right there. Yeah, I know, right, Pedro? What should I draw next? Let's see. Those are all actual horse names, by the way. I don't know how to reply to that. What should you draw next? Maybe draw, let's see. Maybe draw, like, you know what? Draw a Tesla Cybertruck. Dragon Strom Dodge. I'm guessing you meant to say Storm and said Strom instead. Okay, let's see. Home. Okay, career. Alright, sweet. Let's get some carrots. Yep. 4 carat diamonds for you, huh? Hilarious. Alright, let's see. Career. Alright, so I guess let me try to train one up. Let's see. Is this the one with the goofy name? I think it is. Mayano Top Gun. Oh, this is gold chip right here. Why are you making weird noises? Stop. There you go. I mean, I really like this one, but hang on, let's see. Do gold chip, bro. Yukari, I'm not spending not one more millisecond with gold chip. Okay, I don't care if she can float across the damn racetrack. I'm not picking her again. All right, let's see. Draw George W. Bush, our true god. Yukari, get out of here with that. Okay, let's see. Wait, a Tesla, those cockroaches of the road. Oh god, the Cybertruck. Do you mean the thing that looks like a door stopper, right? Yeah, draw a door stopper. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Mayano Top Gun's V8 at a promotion with Tom Cruise in real life for Maverick. I don't even know what to say to that. Okay. I guess we'll do this then. Alright, Mayano Top Gun, you're up. Bro, I wish I could name these people. Like, come on. They can't seriously just expect me to roll with their name, right? Tell me, bro, Yukari, tell me you can change their name, man. Tell me. I want to know. Is WX Analyst still there, or is he just lurking? He hasn't been very talkative so far. Yeah, he's in 5th place right now. Alright. Slightly recover endurance on a straight. First place kiss. Slightly increased ability to break out of the pack on the straight after engaging in a challenge toward the front on the final corner. I wish these abilities were a little more varied, you know, like one of them would just pull out a rocket launcher or something and blow up the contestants. You know, that'd be pretty sick. Or maybe they just like straight up hop in a car and start driving. They just straight up cheat. You know, it's like Mario Kart. Yeah, let's see. They all get special outfits when you get a 3-star. Mayano's is a flight jacket. Dodge, draw, TF Unicron, planet mode. Also, no, you can't. That would be disrespectful to the actual horses. They're all very good horses, and sadly, one of them, Grasswind, died recently. Are you talking about fictional characters? Dude, I can't be disrespectful to a fictional character. I don't know. I'm still here. I'm making a study guide for my honors pre-calc test, is what WX Analyst said. Interesting. You have a test already. That's giving me flashbacks. Okay. What's your favorite music artist or song? Good question. Okay. It's been changing a decent amount recently. Probably... Okay, favorite music artist? That's hard. It's either Ozzy Osbourne, Styx, the band Styx, like the river Styx, not like literally a stick. Or let me think of who else. Rush is really good too. I like the Gorillaz though. I think the Gorillaz are really good. My 3 favorite songs are probably now. First one is "Mama, I'm Coming Home" from Ozzy Osbourne. The second is let's see. What is it? "Heaven Helps the Man, I'm Free" from Kenny Loggins. And the third song would probably be "Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head" from the Gorillaz. Let's see. No. These horses are all actual horses in Japanese racehorsing history. Well, god damn it. Okay. So I guess I can't change their names. W bands? Yeah. You can tell what my genres usually are. It's usually alternative rock, pop, that kind of thing. However, I do like opera occasionally, and I like disco too. I love the Bee Gees. Let's see. Wait, the Gorillas? Yeah, that's right, Pedro. You didn't know I like the Gorillas? I feel like let me think. Have I mentioned the Gorillas before? I think I mentioned them once, but I think my main mention of them was a joke I made in a tier list video, which was New Gorillas album, was one of the tiers I made. That's what the joke was. Okay. Raise potential. Let's see what we can do here. Not enough materials. Holy Jesus Christ. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, we need shoes for some reason. Okay. Why do we need 15 pairs of shoes? Who the hell knows? But alright. Star unlock. Okay. Well, I guess we can't do that. Alright, so how do we, oh, here we go. Select legacy. Wait, what? Okay. So I'll go with you, I guess. And I'll go with, you. Okay, so, what now? Oh, okay, let me pick a deck real quick. I'll just, pick at random, I suppose. There we go. The hell is this? Okay. Wait, do I have to pick friends? I guess. Wait, what? Duplicate Umamusume. What do you mean duplicate? Oh, of course, I happen to pick the one duplicate. Come on now. There. Alright, start career. Nice. This is Tracing Academy. Alright, let me read the comments. Jesus, there's a lot. I also H. Do you like Feel Good Inc? Yeah, Feel Good Inc is a really good song. By the way, there's a version of War Pigs called Walpurgis. Sorry. It took me a second. It's the original version recorded before the record label canceled it because it was too gruesome and dark for them to handle. Metal. Let's see. Play tuba and bass guitar. Of course you do. Did I say bass instead of bass? I'm sorry. I'm tired. Let's see. Or Clint Eastwood. Use auto select. Auto select for both. No. Use auto select. God damn it. Okay. Well, I already clicked not that. So, all right. Moving on. Womp womp, Yukari. That's what that guy said. You good old Pedro. Okay, let's see. What are we looking at? Promising young Umamusume gather to train as racers. Their hearts filled with dreams of glory found in the Twinkle series. That is just a little bit, help me out, fellas. What word do you think of when you hear Twinkle series? What do you think of? I'll wait a moment. Bro, is there a fan in here? Jesus, it's freaking hot in here. One moment. Well, you guys think I hate their clothes? There it is, Pedro. There it is. It's school uniforms, man. They can't control it. It's required by law, I think. Let's see. Those are the standard school uniforms? Yeah, exactly. Okay, I realize that for you I haven't said that yet, but I said it right after you said it. Let's see. Twilight. I was thinking more like gay, but you know, Twilight also works. Alright, let's see. Bro, what is that? What is that running animation? That one with green ears? What one with green ears? Yet not all are content with the current state of the academy. Oh no. Is there not an auto mode I can put this on? Stop screaming! Wish there was an auto mode I could put this on. What's the matter, director? Bro, that is not your director. She is 4'1". She is the height of a grunt in Halo. Tazuna, I, the Tracing Academy director, love my students more than anything. Therefore, I cannot stand to see even a single racer's potential squandered. And yet, that is exactly what is happening. I don't know how this accent devolved and then evolved so fast into something else. Like, it just started with me screaming, and then suddenly it turned into a Russian accent, I think. I don't know what happened, guys. It just did. So, alright. Let's see. There is an auto mode, but I don't know if it's on computer or not. Try going to the menu. I don't know. I don't play on PC. What do you play it on, then? I thought this was only on PC. Proposal. I shall create a completely new racing event that I'm going to skip. Yes, you fools! Don't use hang on, what's this? Would you like to shorten certain events? This mode's recommended for highly active trainers. I'll just don't use quick mode, I guess. Inspiration complete. Let's get it. It's a mobile game? Oh. Well, I don't know why I got it on here then, but at least if somebody checks my search history, it's clear. Alright, let's see. Excuse me? Guys, dirt's a stat. Hear that, WX analyst? Dirt is a stat. Now nobody can make fun of you when you say you're a master of dirt. Let's see, we got mile. Not miles, just mile. C. Alright, 11 turns to reach goal. Let's get it. Alright. Mayano Top Gun will begin preparing for the Twinkle series. Who the hell named these horses, man? Alright, let's see. Down at the bottom of the screen, hit the skip button. It can speed up or autoplay dialogue. Oh. Well, looks like I skipped all of it. I organized a scrimmage to test your skills. I don't know why I think my teeth are decaying actively as we speak. It's feeling bad in there. Let's see. Dirt, let's see. Dirt, turf, mile, medium, and mile. You said mile twice. Are all stats for track types. Okay. Yay, I'm number one! I'm not reading her. I'm not voice acting this stream, I'm sorry. Alright. I thought it'd be interesting to be the front runner this time. But you know, I think I just came up with a really fun way to run. Was that intentionally supposed to rhyme? Like this! Just so you guys know, I can do a much better female voice, but I am not trying at all right now. Actually, fun fact, I did a really good female voice when I did Death Note, but it's FNAF, and I voiced 1 or 2 lines for Toy Chica. I did a really good voice in that video, but I'm not trying this time, so I'm just kind of running with it. Let's see. Sprint 2. I hate the red on their outfits. You hate a lot of things about outfits, Pedro. Also, I will warn you, Mayano Top Gun is known for hitting on you in the story. Sorry for not warning you earlier, but this is payback for not using auto select. Oh well, it's whatever. This one's a bit more attractive than the other one anyway. Gold Ship is a gold piece of shit. So, alright, let's see. Excuse me, do you have a minute? No, thank you. Nice nature. Who's naming these horses, man? Come on. She's quite close to Mayano Top Gun, so she's one of the racers who agreed to run in the scrimmage. Gay! Alright, anyways. The redhead's hair is weird. That is clearly orange hair, but okay. If anything, she's a ginger. Okay. Let's see. Fun fact, Nice Nature's nickname is Nady. That's... I don't know what to say about that. Don't you think that our twinkly nerdy racer knows a bit too much? Are you implying that we should kill her? Because, like, I'm not exactly against the idea, but, you know, I'm gonna need a little bit of cash on the side, right? Maybe it's for the sake of the Shadow Council. Maybe I'll be just like Killer Bean. Who knows? Even now, it looks like she's coming up with a whole new strategy. If there's some kind of trick to it, do you think you could spill it to me? The trick is be better. That's the trick. It's all part of the plan. If you want the attractive horses, go for Super Creek. Don't take it from me. Did you just say Super Creek? Like Super Freak from Rick James? Jesus Christ. Super Creek, that's insane. Okay, I don't like the green in her ears. Pedro's nitpicking at this point. Let's see, it's true that Mayano Top Gun tends to pick up on things very fast. But that's her innate senses at work rather than a trick. It's more? You guys like that? That voice acting skill? She couldn't do that. Hey, trainer, why are you looking at me? I'm gonna just like give her the dumbest ass voice for no reason. Let's see. Pedro, this is an anime game with anime designs. It will not be rage baited anymore. How are they attractive? They're not real. Oh, Pedro's rage baiting. He's rage baiting. Guys, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Please don't fall for it. He's rage baiting. You know you know what he's doing with those Transformers figurines. Don't let him get you. Don't let it happen. All right, let's see. Oh, haha. My apologies. I was just borrowing your trainer for a moment. Pause. You can't do that. Trainer is mine. Oh, yeah, she is. Damn, she's hitting on me already. Too bad we can't have children with these. Would that be animal abuse? Question, like legitimate question. If you tried to date one of these as the trainer, would that be animal abuse? Would that be illegal? Is it like fine? Is it more like how you treat a human? Like whose jurisdiction does that fall under? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get that. Let's see. Their eyes are far apart. Where the nose? The point is there is no nose, Pedro. You ever met a person with a big nose that was attractive? I haven't. I've met myself. Come on, that's too much. Let's see. Alright, ignoring Pedro, if you're wondering how these horses got these names, remember, majority of these are Japanese. Oh, I got that idea. It doesn't mean their names don't suck. That's what I'm saying. Things can be in other languages and still suck ass, name-wise or creativity-wise. Let me tell you, around where I am, there's a damn Chinese restaurant named Chinese Restaurant. I'm not kidding you. It's terrible. It's insane. Let's see. They have a bean mouth, and the only time I mess with my figures is when I do stop motion. That's insane. Damn. Let's see. What's your favorite car? Fun fact, I'm obviously old enough to have a driver's license, but I don't drive. I'm sort of scared to death of driving and have bad, not PTSD, but almost PTSD from driving. So I'd rather avoid the subject entirely. Let's see. They look like furries, so it depends on what they truly identify as. So it just depends. WX analysts, they're not furries. They're technically more like a hybrid species. So, like, they're not dressing up as animals and pretending to be one. They sort of just are. Does that make sense? Also, just know I didn't voluntarily download this. This was all Yukari. Blame it on him. Okay, let's see. Next, like an epic battle. Let's see. I have a Chinese buffet down the street called Chinese Buffet. Yeah, that's what it actually is. I was being dramatic. It's a Chinese buffet called Chinese Buffet. It's insane. Where do you live again, Yukari? Isn't it Nebraska? Or is that a different person? Let's see. Having a relationship with the Umamusume would not be abuse at all. It's canon that trainers have relationships with them often. Hot damn! Sorry, did I get excited? I meant... That's good, then. So, like, does that fall under, like, an HR department? Or, you know, does that still fall under, like, PETA's jurisdiction? You know what I mean? We're gonna move on. Okay. Let's go. Yes, Nebraska. Hell yeah. So, Yukari said, yeah, I didn't know there's a Chinese buffet named Chinese Buffet over in Nebraska. That's interesting. Because you're not really close to where I am. I mean, we're all in the Midwest, but that doesn't mean we're close. Let's see. To quote Russian Badger, I look on the thermals and all I see is Chinese food. What video was that in again? I don't know. I've watched so many of his videos, I can't think of which ones like what he said in each one, you know. Probably one of my favorite lines from him is, "I am the liquor Ricky." Well, I know he's making a reference. It's not original to him, but it was in the, I think it was the third? I think it was the third Payday 2 video they did. I think. It was the one with Stoic. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, that whole explanation of the whiskey, that was great. Let's see. Yakuza might kill you, but you can date whoever you want in the game. Just do not touch Arura, whatever the hell, or I personally will find you. I don't even know who that is, and frankly, their name is so hard to pronounce that I'm not gonna bother.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna go get ready. See you in a bit. Oh my, it seems she's quite smitten with you. Too bad there's no romance options. God! Alright, we're good. Let's see. Yukari can't get you? Oh, I know he can't get me, but I don't really care to seek after this horse thing that he wants me to avoid anyway. I guess Mayano, Top Gun, and I are going on a What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I literally just say? Incredible. No romance options. First shit I see is going on a date. You know that ain't real. Oh, he's gonna be the limp protagonist. You know he will be. He ain't gonna put his foot down. He's not gonna say split the bill. He's gonna pay the whole thing. He's gonna get nothing out of it, and all he's gonna get is a couple of pictures to whack it to later in life. That's all he's got. No game, no playthrough, no victory. Any questions, anyone? Gentlemen, any questions? Running the audio, checking on it again. Pedro said, man, leave her. No. Alright, let's see. What are you gonna get, trainer? I should be voice acting, but I didn't prepare to voice act in this video. My breath reeks today, okay? I actually don't know why. You know what? Never mind, I do remember why. I ate a bunch of dumplings earlier, and before that, I ate a mountain of fried rice. Fun fact, guys, I've been eating Chinese food for the past 3 days from 3 separate locations. I went to a buffet place yesterday. Today, I ate New China. I ordered it from DoorDash. Then, 2 days ago, I bought Panda Express. I've had Chinese food 3 days in a row. I've eaten brown fried rice 2 days in a row. Before that, I ate chow mein. Let's see. Pedro said I hate her sweater. Her sweater is actually nice. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, I should be voice acting, but I can't. It's bad, man. Maybe I should, like, I don't have mints here with me, really. Let's see. Alright, so what you want to do is focus on speed and stamina. Power is used to break through groups of horses. And weight increases ability chances. So it makes it so they don't feel rushed. Yukari once tried to convince me to get Umamusume. How'd that go, Dodge? You seem to have struggled out of his grasp well enough. Let's see. What are you going to get, trainer? I'm going to get a super boiling hot one with honey whipped cream. Excuse me? A super boiling hot one. That's what she said. I don't know how to reply to that, but okay. Let's see. Yukari. Oh, nope, that's the same thing. I went to see I'm sorry, what is Pedro saying? I went to a sea boil place yesterday and today for a late birthday. Right, happy late birthday, Pedro. I don't remember when I streamed last, so I probably forgot to say happy birthday. But happy birthday from the everyman to you, Pedro. Thanks for tuning into the streams. All right, let's see. That's how you train Mayano? No, we struck a deal. What was the deal? Like, You sell your kidneys in return for not having to download Umamusume for free? Let's see. I am yet to get Honkai's Star Rail. I forgot. Sorry, Dodge. Looks like that's not a very stable deal, huh, Yukari and Dodge? Jeez. Alright, let's see. What do you Okay. For the last damn time, stop giving me a dialogue option if there's one dialogue option. This is worse than Fallout 4. Give me multiple dialogue options. Don't make me say one thing in particular. Once you get Honkai, I'll get Umamusume. Oh, so it was like a deal that... it was one of those deals where nobody actually holds up their end of the bargain, and so it just doesn't go through. It's like a poor payment transaction. I got you. Alright, let's see. By payment transaction, I meant through a payment processor that censors your stuff. Alright, let's see. Drinks! Come on, you can't walk down the street without a coffee in one hand. You actually can. It's called not being a caffeine addict. Let's see. Once we get to the next block, I'll let you have a skip. I almost said skip. A sip of mine. Let's see. What's Honkai? Oh, Pedro. Let them explain it to you. Alright. Dude, I wish I had mints or something on me. Jesus. Here. How about this? I'll be right back, fellas. I've got to fix this whole breath situation so I can voice act. I'll be back. You guys talk amongst yourself. I'll be back in just a moment, alright? Don't worry. Alright, fellas, I'm back. Fixed the whole situation. Breath now smells great. We're ready to continue here. Let's see. Alright, let's scroll up a little bit. Yukari says, energy shows how much you can train before needing rest, and there are rare chances the max energy will increase by a small amount. It's kind of like Umamusume. Let's see. Skills are used basically as a performance-enhancing drug. Some of them literally decrease the stats of other horses. It's really odd. I don't know how the hell that works, but okay. Just a bit different. You don't get force-fed dialogue a lot. Summer, it turns me, hang on, what? Summer, it turns me upside down. Summers, okay, he's singing lyrics, that's why. For Mayano, I would recommend getting abilities like Home Stretch Haste, or the Gold Ship, I would get Anchors Away, or whatever ability her 1 to 2 stars have. Okay, and then Pedro's just singing in the chat. Okay, so we did that. Alright, let's see. So, Home Stretch Haste. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So, what the hell do we do now? Alright. I didn't read her dialogue, it's fine. So I guess we're taking a picture. This doesn't feel like much of a date, does it? Feels more like a very limited human interaction. Very one-sided, doesn't it? Isn't that... Look at this. Getting a little whinier. Oh, we're just skipping right ahead, huh? Every man don't get to choose his options, huh? I don't get to choose what I say. I'm just... Holy, it's loud. Where are we? Good question. Glad it was the only one I could ask. It's a race course, duh. Well, no shit, but like, what are we doing here? Last stop on our date has to be the place where I twinkle the most. Pause. Let's see. Oh, got back? Yeah, Pedro, I got back. The place she twinkles the most. Why is this in parentheses? And what does this have to do with... What? Okay. Was that supposed to be me picking what he's thinking? What, like, that... What? Why would I need to select that? Okay, whatever. Let's see. Oh, looks like the next race is about to start. So I guess we're watching a race. That's not much of a date, is it? You know, it's kind of like, think of it like... Let me think of a good example. Let's say, let's see. Let's say you play competitive tabletop games, and let's say you play Warhammer. And your idea of a date is you go and you watch tabletop Warhammer played by other people. Doesn't that feel kind of weird? Like, if that's what you do? I guess that's more of a hobby than a job. I guess think of it like maybe you work an office job, and your idea of a date is going and watching people work an office job. You know, it's like, yeah, this is more exciting than that, but like, isn't that kind of weird, you know? Okay, let's see. You go on a date with Gold Chip 2 where you get dragged around a mall, spend all of your money, and play soccer at 2 in the morning against your will. Do you have a good time doing it? Didn't you just say against my will? That's kind of contradictory, isn't it? Ooh, soccer. Pedro said football. Or football, as some call it. Yes, as those un-American fools would call it football. Not soccer. Soccer is more refined. I don't know why I'm turning posh, because the posh would be calling it football. Okay, let's see. Did you see that cornering just now? I know what's going to happen next. You're right, I'm going to get no free will to say what the hell I want to say. This isn't much of a date now, is it? Like I'm being held prisoner. A fluffy 4'8" freaking horse thing. Whoa! I didn't know you could maneuver like that. I don't need a dialogue. I don't need to read that out loud. Let's see. That whatever that incredible was in a super high-pitched voice. Just so you guys know, every single time you hear one of them squeak or squeal super loudly at a high-pitched frequency, that should tell you all you need to know about why I only watch dubbed anime. I cannot stand the voices. I'm sorry, I just can't. Okay? It's English or it's nothing. So, you know, if it's anime, it's gotta be dubbed or I'm just not gonna watch it. So, that's a little unfortunate, but I mean, there's always manga, and the manga's translated in English, so, you know. Wanna run and twinkle like those racers just now. My little pony, my little pony. What's this? That'll be you soon enough. Very inspirational. Can I get other dialogue options, please? Every time they scream or screech, my ears bleed. I know, right, Pedro? That's the worst part about it. It's English or it ain't spoken at all. Let's see. Wait, you're right, my debut. You're right, your debut. Can I get to talk about something I want to talk about instead of picking whatever God chooses for me? Like, really? I gotta follow God's script writing, and good thing is script writing sucks. Jesus, that'll be you soon enough. How about I bring up a conversation topic? How about what do you like to do in your free time? No, we'll just live work outside of work. That's fine. Just work every day, all day. Workaholics, baby. I mean, you know what, guys? I hear it now. This is Japan, the home of the workaholics. What am I thinking? Come on. That's half their culture. We got this. Why do you think high school is in every anime you ever watch? Because that's the only time they're not working. Hell, they're working in high school too. They got part-time jobs. They're never not working. Work. I feel like an alcoholic, that's like trying to forget about their job, and I'm repeating work over and over again. That must be how it feels. That's collectivism for you, buddies. You remember when I explained collectivism versus individualism on stream? Does everybody remember that? I don't think Dodge was there for that, but Pedro is definitely there. Yukari, I don't actually know if he was there or not. Let's see. And so Mayano, Top Gun, and I began our journey to take on the Twinkle series. So what about that whole thing about a date? What was the point of that if it didn't go anywhere? Like, let's talk a little personal here at least. Come on. Let's see. When I arrive at work in the morning, ready to start the day, Tazuna Hayakawa, the director's secretary, approaches me. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Pedro remembers that. Yeah, Japan's got the problems with collectivism, and the United States has problems with individualism. So, you either have the Omega Karens, or you have your life is meaningless and you exist to work. Like your outfit? Oh, sweet. You actually like somebody's outfit. Nice. Alright. Good morning, trainer. It's finally time to start working with your trainee, isn't it? Yeah, apparently yesterday didn't count as work, despite the fact that's all we did. Together, you'll strengthen your bodies and minds as you forge an inseparable bond. I'm certain you'll have the most fruitful time together. Interesting. Yes. Hang on a minute. Yukari, where'd all the lore for this game come from? Because you mentioned something about how trainers and their Umamusume have relationships all the time. But didn't this game come out in like 2021 and then the anime came out after? Like 2 to 3 months ago, I think you said? Or no, that was when it came out. Alright, anyways, there's an anime after it. So where are you getting all this information from? Don't tell me the Japanese are doing their horses in real life. Alright, let's see. She reminds me of that one Queen Elizabeth outfit where she wore green and shot a rifle. It's weird that I also remember that. I wouldn't think that I would. Alright, let's see. If you're able to achieve consistent results, you may even get a G1 title. I said even get, I meant even earn a G1 title, the very pinnacle of racing. I'll do my best. Let me tell you guys, it seems very easy to read stuff until you're doing it on stream, and then you get stressed out, and when you start reading, you just start messing up. It's kind of like reading something in front of a class, It's so much worse than if you just read it to yourself. Let's see. You cannot stop a dedicated man from getting horse information. I don't even want to know what that means, but okay. Keep in mind that a runner's first 3 years in the Twinkle series are the most crucial. Gay. If your trainee hasn't achieved a satisfactory record 3 years after her debut, she gets sent to the glue factory. I'm afraid her contract with you may be canceled. Oh, is that how we're wording it? Is that the euphemism for it? Her contract is quote-unquote canceled? I see how it is. We all know we're shipping her off to the glue factory. Let's not play around. That makes these 3 years a critical period for her. Please work together and find a way to make it through. I better not be spending 3 years on one damn trainee. Jesus, I'm gonna age to death by the time we're done here. I'm gonna die of heart disease. Glue factory, that's right, Pedro. First things first, you should probably start training for the upcoming Make. Did I read that right? Okay, well, I read it right in English, but it's probably Make debut instead of Make debut. Make debut just... There's no way that's a title, is upcoming Make debut. That's stupid. We'll go with Make. Alright, let's see. Well then, off you go. Pedro's yelling, let's go. I would also yell that, but my voice kind of hurts. Or rather, my throat hurts, and my voice is affected by the fact that my throat hurts. Anyways, alright, training time. Let's go. Alright, I'll just skip all this, because I don't feel like it. Alright, speed. Let's upgrade this. There we go. You and your best pal. Training together. Her and McQueen. Just like that. No, it's literally Make debut, not like Make. Okay, Make debut. That sounds stupid. I'm gonna go with Make because it sounds better. There we go. I'm gonna make it my own. Let's see. This game actually supports multiple ranches with the money it makes to support retired racehorses and fund horse racing events around the world. There's too much lore to this, and I'm just thinking of this like goofy anime girl horse game, so I'm just gonna like I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay. One day while relaxing in my room, I received an email from Tracing Academy. What's this about? Attention all trainers, I will soon make an announcement with significant implications for your future. How about make an announcement now? Be sure not to miss it. From Tracing Academy, Director Akikawa. That was quite useless. Okay. That was a very pointless ass email, huh? Jeez. Let's see. This game supports ranches to make sure they don't get turned into meat or glue. Gotcha. So we're gonna put them into glue and ship them off to elementary school. That's right, baby. Alright, let's see. Greetings, members of the press. Thank you all for coming. Listen well. I've gathered you here today for an important announcement. Director? You have to stand in the box so they won't be able to see you. Shut your ass up, Hayakawa. I meant... right you are. Apologies. Stupid piece of shit. Alright.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, this seems okay. Well then, from the top. Listen well. I, the 4'8" director of Tracing Academy, hereby announce...
Sensei.
I'm a dwarf. I meant the establishment of a new race, the URA finale. Murmur. The URA finale? They're creating an entirely new race? That's right, the old one sucked ass, so we're making a new one. Let's see, I'm about to get pressed, don't disrespect the horses. I'll disrespect all of them. How about that? Also, she's not a horse, she's just a witch. She's just a 4-foot tall witch. She's probably not even 4'8". She's probably like 4'6", and she's wearing heels. Let's see. Director Akikawa, I'm Otanoshi. Sorry, something got caught in my throat. I'm Otanashi, damn, of Twinkle Monthly. May I ask you a question? Look, guys. Look, I'm not one to body shame, but look at this bodily structure and tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong here. I want to hear somebody say it. WX Analyst, I'm looking at you. What do you think? What's wrong? What's wrong with this lady here? I'll give you a hint. The proportions are a bit off. The size, it ain't proportional. It looks like an Ark Survival Evolved character. with the arms, and it's like down lower than it should be. Then like the head is huge. The neck is tiny. Every other piece, it don't fit. It don't. The legs are super slim, like... I'm sorry, it's not... It ain't good at all. Bro, Pedro said imp. I had a very exaggerated laugh there, but still, imp. Yeah, she's an imp. May I ask you a question? Permissible. What is it, Miss Otanashi? Thank you. Now then, can you give us some insight into body shame? I meant into the thought process behind this decision. There's actually a theory which can pretty much okay, that was grammatically incorrect. I thought I was just reading it wrong. Pretty much be proven by the main story where Tazuna is an Umamusume who used to race. Also, do not listen to her predictions. They are mostly wrong. I wasn't paying attention to her predictions, don't worry. Bro got like 12 different body parts to make up. Dude, she's a Mr. Potato Head. Alright. In short, the URA finale is an event that allows every Umamusume to seek a chance at glory. It will be an event where any and all Umamusume can compete. Respect, honor, recognition. It will all be theirs for the taking. Let me read those again. Honor, so we got respect, honor, and recognition. 3 things that don't apply in your divorce. Moving on. A chance of glory for all Umamusume? No. Not certain ones of certain skin colors. Just some Umamusume. Somebody's gotta throw that in there. There's Umamusume racism. Yukari, you better not tell me a story about that. Stunted growth, small fry. Now everyone's just making fun of the reporter. Chatter. I'm not voice acting that. Now this is getting interesting. Sudden announcement of the URA finale rocks the racing world. Dude, my freaking throat hurts so badly from doing this. Hang on, what do we got here in chat? I keep seeing people sexualizing the horses, and I'm keeping names for the future. I know you go out with them, but things some of these people say makes me sharpen my bayonet every day. Even that sounds sexual, Yukari, first of all. Second of all, good thing that's not what we're doing here. Instead, we're more or less doing the total opposite and making fun of them and slam dunking on them in every possible way we can. So, pretty much the opposite. Alright, immediately afterward, an information session is held for everyone at Tracing Academy. Let me guess, it's useless information. Holy shit, that's a lot of horse ears. Damn. Alright, by the time I make it to the gymnasium, it's already buzzing with trainers and Umamusume. Now you know how I feel with TFRC. Oh, Transformers Arce? Arcee? I'm guessing Arce more likely? I can't tell. Or Windablade, Slipstream. Alright, I don't know those characters, so I'm just gonna move on. Okay, the URA finale, huh? Can they really just make up a whole new race like that? Dude, I'm getting a little dizzy. Jeez. Let's see. I probably need sleep, but oh well. Let's see. I wonder. I know the director's a big deal, but she's still a child at the end of the day. Bro, how old is the director? They said she's a child, and I've been making fun of her height. How old is she actually? She better not be like 15. How would she be directing an academy if she's freaking, some little kid? Alright, let's see. The old director ran the academy like clockwork, but that doesn't mean her daughter knows what she's... Where did you come from? You just spawned in. Came off stream like a Dead by... I said stream. Came off screen like a Dead by Daylight killer. Excuse me for interrupting. There will be time for questions after the director's address. If you have any concerns, you may bring them up then. Miss Tazuna, excuse us. We didn't mean to be rude. Judging by the mood in the room, there's still a lot of confusion and uncertainty. She is a shorty. That's right, Pedro. She is a shorty. The atmosphere persists as Director Akikawa's URA finale briefing session finally begins. That kind of confused me because URA finale, both are capitalized. Welcome. I'm sure that many of you must have been taken aback by the sudden announcement. What exactly is the announcement? However, I ask that you hear me out as I explain the significance of the URA finale. Damn, she is short. Significance? What does she mean? I'm really tempted to just skip all this. Imp. Pedro says once again. He says derogatorily. Alright, let's go. The crowd glances at one another and a hum of whispers fills the hall. With perfect timing, Director Akikawa resumes her address. My beloved students and trainers. Dude, she's aura farming. She keeps flipping her freaking fan open. She's trying hard. She's trying to get those charisma points. Let's see. My beloved students and trainers. Tell me, have you ever known regret? Downloading this game, yeah. I want to win the Arima Kinen? Jesus Christ. I want to conquer the Derby. I want to be the strongest Umamusume. If you ever had dreams that you couldn't realize because the distance or the track surface just wasn't right for you, maybe. Small fry. I skipped the dialogue too, don't worry. You don't need to listen to it too much. The log helps when you actually get it to make decisions in the game. Yeah, I'm wondering when that's gonna be. Did I just hear a damn cat meow? What am I hearing? Okay. Have you ever ground your teeth in chagrin as you thought, I'm better than this? Trainers, have you not had similar regrets? I'm getting progressively more tired reading this. 4 feet. Bro, Pedro, you can stop being relentless now. She don't deserve all that. Heed me! I aim to create a world where all Umamusume can aspire to race. Oh, who aspire to race can shine. And Umamusume runners shine the brightest when their wills clash. As they battle it out for the top spot, the heat of battle shall forge and polish our racers until their brilliance is blinding. Blinding, I say! Okay, let's see. WX Analyst, I'm gonna head out for the night. Goodbye. See you, WX. It was good to see you, man. We'll see you again, Barker. Barker with a double E. We'll see you again once again, my friend. One day. One day. Can't even stop on a simple bug? Damn. Pedro, she don't deserve all this. I get she's short, and I'm kind of tempted to make fun of her neck length, but just, it's fine, alright? You can relax. Let's see. It's pronounced Umamusume. Is it now? I'm thinking of whether I should just ignore it and keep calling them that, or whether I should actually take the word. I'll just take the word. Alright. Director. Currently, each G1 race has a designated distance and track type, limiting the runners who can join the particular... Okay, I'm just gonna skip this. This is getting exhausting. Okay, I'll just put it on auto, so you guys can just watch. There you go, fellas. Hopefully you can read fast. See, I can read this all in my head, but it's difficult to read it all out loud, and especially do a voice, while also looking at chat and making comments about things. Oh, there's a cat on her head? Oh, that makes sense, yeah. I didn't really acknowledge that. I just thought it was a part of her appearance. Let's see. Fun fact, Umamusume in English literally means horse girl. I mean, that checks out, yeah. Alright, finally, Jesus. It's getting real sick of that. Hurry, hurry, hurry. What was that again? Okay, whatever. Alright, training, here we go. Speed. Work harder, damn it. Work harder. Nope, I don't want to invite you. I want to move past this. Leave me alone. Oh my god, it never ends. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. You know I love that shit. Alright, anyways, let's move on. Let's see. Power. I'm gonna raise her power a little bit, because it's pretty low. Also, yeah, Yukari, I know how to skip. I didn't want to skip all their stuff, because I didn't know if there's something, I don't know, something you guys wanted to listen to. Rosy outlook, nice. I'm wanting to finish at least one race before we end it off. I'm getting real tired, but I'm pushing through. Alright, some time has passed since the announcement of the URA finale. Finale champion, huh? Now you're talking. Is your name Vodka? Oh my god, okay. Try to get all of her stats to F at least, besides wit. You'll need to redo the first races if you fail and it takes longer. Oh my god, okay. I'm just gonna start skipping their crap. Yep, I'm just skipping. What the hell's going on here? What? Damn! Hang on, what the? Bro, what is this? I was just skipping through and now I see a war machine. What is this huge machine? I arrive at the dirt track to find Tazuna in a panic. Yeah, that looks like the thing that freaking Thanos used to invade Wakanda. All those, I don't know, those rolly vehicles. I don't even know what they were called. They never named them in Infinity War. What appears to be an enormous vehicle producing an explosive noise. Okay. The heck is going on? Haha! Crying out for joy! Tazuna, I completely understand! I'm not even gonna bother with that. Actually, I'll try. Serendipity! Why, if it isn't Trainer the Everyman? Hello? Fortuitous! You're just the person I wanted to talk to, with regards to... Oh, wait just a moment, Director. Before you go any further, please explain this enormous contraption. Apologies, I've gotten ahead of myself. I tapped into the U.S. military budget, and it appears they had an excess, so I took a few things. Alright, let's see. Fun fact, the actual owner of Daiwa Scarlet in real life only allowed her to be put in the game for chests was bigger than vodkas. That is insane. Okay, I don't even know what to say to that, but, yeah. Listen and be amazed. Is that like her catchphrase or something, like frickin' Velma? Okay. Restoration. Dirt tracks just like new in an instant. Adjustments. Fine-tune the amount of sand needed to your exact specifications. Behold, the pinnacle of racecourse maintenance technology. The Ready Paver Mark 3. I thought that said Mark 4, but that was just an exclamation mark. The pinnacle of racecourse maintenance technology. Don't tell me you dipped into your pocket money again. Dude, she must be like Bruce Wayne, Jesus Christ. Naturally, when it comes to providing a safe training environment for our precious Umamusume, I will spare no expense. Dude, she's rich. Jesus. There's no way you paid for that. The US government wouldn't pay for that if they freaking tried. Any price I pay towards such a goal is trivial. Trivial, I say. That's a wonderful sentiment, but can't you ever do things in moderation? Oh, she can drink in moderation. She's probably below 21, honestly. I said honestly in a weird way. That was interesting. Is the drinking age 21 in Japan? I think it is, but... Let's see. Can you drop the trainer ID? It should be in your settings. Where's the... Hang on, what? I don't know. I got a million things on my screen right now. Options. I don't know. I mean, we should almost be finished here, so I think you can tolerate it just a little longer, if that's okay. Alright. The hell's going on? Sorry you had to see this, Trainer. It's fine. Apologies, and may I say... Greetings! It's been far too long. Does that say Director on it? Jesus. Alright. I don't like the music. Yeah, Pedro, I didn't pick the damn music. It's not mine. Alright. It's been far too long, Trainer the Everyman. Why, I believe the last time we spoke was during your training days. It's nice to see you again. Oh, what's this? That gleam in your eyes. Now that's a look I can get behind. Vindication! I knew you were someone to keep an eye on. Huh? Director Akikawa has had her eye on you for some time. That's cute. On me? I'm not even gonna, bro. That cat's making too many noises. Let's see. You gotta save and exit, then find it in your settings. We're about to wrap up here. I'm just gonna skip their stuff because it's been going on way too long, and they've been rambling for too long. So, oh my god, bro, what is going on? How about doing an easy song so you don't miss as much? You can get a higher score with a super hard song. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to rush through this now. I can feel my exhaustion catching up with me really fast, and my energy's depleting extremely quickly, and so I don't want to just die before this finishes. Alright. We're gonna rest a little bit. Recover some energy. Did she just say look all grown up? Pause. Dude, do we go through this every single damn time you click train? I God hope not. Holy Jesus Christ, it's every time, isn't it? It is every time. If you don't get it before you disable stream, I'll ask under one of your posts. Okay, I guess. Let's see. I don't like her hair. I will hunt down your profile and follow you. Who, me? Yeah, he's talking to you, Pedro. Alright. Dude, I can feel my mind deteriorating in real life. Just so you guys know, given the time, that tier list video, that anime tier list video, that's coming out tomorrow. Because it was supposed to come out today, like tonight, but like by default, by the time the stream ends, it'll probably be almost 12, which means it's gonna be the next day. So I'll just upload it like in the middle of tomorrow. So there's not much editing left to be done with it, so other than the music, that's about it. All the other stuff's been done already. I'm liking Meek here. Is that what her name is? Meek? Yeah, Happy Meek. Has an interesting facial structure though. It reminds me of someone in real life. Let's see. Y'all ever heard Fack by Eminem? It's my favorite song by him. I probably have, but I don't recognize... Like, I couldn't think of the lyrics based on the name, because I don't listen to Eminem, but I'm sure I physically heard the song before. I'm sorry, why am I hanging out with a random Umamusume and not my own? What is the purpose of this? This seems, rather pointless. Also, what a player, you know? Like, I'm playing as a trainer that just... He's just going on dates left and right. He don't give a rat's ass either. He'll take anyone out on anywhere, anytime, with infinite budget, does not care, has zero emotional attachment to anybody, feels absolutely nothing, barely talks. He's basically a vegetable. They just bring him along because they can. Alright, let's see. You should listen to Fack in your free time. I don't listen to Eminem too. That's I like how he spelled Eminem like a freaking candy. Alright, let's see. That's a fellow trainer, not an Umamusume. I'm not talking about her. Weren't we on a date with that one chick? That Meek? Happy Meek? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to skip ahead. I would love to indulge in the story if I cared, which right now I really don't. I'm really trying to get to the first race so we can watch something eventful before I inevitably just die. Because I'm dying right now. My mind is failing me. Skip. Skip it all, damn it. There we go, good. Good job. Excellent work. Now, let's see, what do we got? So I buffed that. Let's see, we want it all to be F rank. So let's buff her power again. Masterful. There we go, burn through it all. Alright, training. Stamina. Wait, no, that's already... Okay, so let's go speed next. We can leave wit at G rank where it's at right now. We speak to the other Umamusume because they're fellow students. If you're wondering why there are 50,000 dialogue events, because they're your support cards and they give you extra stats. Huh, funny. I shouldn't have picked them all then because they're really pissing me off. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess let's focus on... Let's see, what do we got? Well, stamina's good, so I'm gonna get more speed. There we go. Hey, is it possible to date the director? I almost said dictator. That would have been funny. The director, is that possible? Alright, let's, we can probably do one more before we're good. Alright, sweet. It's compilation time, boys. We're on the compilation right now. Let's see. Why will you date the imp? I don't know. 4 foot tall, you know. She seems like she's got her stuff together. The height don't really matter, you know. Stay with her until the lights go out. Sure, I guess. Alright, sweet. Training. Let's go more stamina. And then yeah, let's go one more into. Actually, I don't really want to fail anything, but I think we can risk it. We'll risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Success, baby! There we go. It's racing day. Is everybody ready? Hope everybody's ready because I'm currently, my neurological state is deteriorating rapidly. Okay. You can not date the director or Tazuna to my knowledge, but you can date literally anybody else. Mommy's super creep. Bro, I don't care about the damn horses, alright? I'm not a freak, so I'd rather, you know, have an actual regular human. Alright, let's see. No, not more stamina. If you need speed and power, god damn it. Well, you should have said something quicker. It's all over now. It's okay. We'll make it work. Let's see. Skills. Alright. Learn the above skills. Learn. Nice. I'm glad I looked at that before we started. I'm sure that'll come in handy. Alright. We all good? Alright, I think we're looking good. Also, Pedro pretty much actually Gold Chip calls her a mommy. And also Gold Chip calls herself a god because she heard a voice in her head. Yeah, that would probably be paranoid schizophrenia. That sounds about right. Or some sort of delusional disorder. Alright, let's see. Guess we're just going here then. Is everybody ready? Are you all ready to rumble? Hopefully, because this is the main event, and we're done after this. Alright, let's get it. She has one fan, bro. Her one fan is either me or it's her mother, you know. Alright, well, here we go. Racing time. I'm just giving the opportunity for Yukari to type out an angry message before I click this. There we go. Gold Chip is also one of the highest ranked horses. She's actually a freaking unit on the track. Alright, here we go. Enter race. Let's get it. Wait, what? Day of Mayano Top Gun's debut has arrived. Look at me, trainer. I'm not wearing a tracksuit today. Do you know why? Because it's your debut. Bingo! You get a gold star and an A++ from me. You know what that means, right? You gotta keep your eyes on me, got it? Show you just how brightly I can sparkle in the Twinkle series. Stop making it sound like My Little Pony. Get your ass out there. Alright, here we go. Alright. Strategy. Let's have her at, what are you guys thinking? You think she should be at pace A or front A? Can you stream this again someday? Not next time, but yeah, I'll definitely think about streaming it again. Let's see. I still can't believe you didn't use auto select, but at the same time, you somehow did pretty good on them. I don't know how. Beginner's luck, I guess, which isn't great coming from me. Do not change the strategy. Okay, damn. Alright. In that case, I guess we're good to go. So, let's get started then. Alright, checking stuff. Sweet. Alright, let's get it. Alright, let's do this thing, people! Let's get it! Now, I don't actually do anything in the race. You just watch. So I'm pretty much just going to be trying to hype this up as best I can with what little energy remains in my body. Here we go. My girl's she's in 2. She's in rank 2, or second placement. Rank 2, jeez. Alright, here we go. Junior make debut, Kyoto Turf. You guys all ready for this?
3番人気は1番この評価は少し不満か2番人気はこの子6番威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘
This is the greatest scene in gaming history. I don't know about that one, coach. Alright, here we go. Let's get it! Oh yeah, she's... Oh, perfect! Oh, it's not even close. Look at those stupid... Oh god, look at their God, look at their lack of costumes. Jeez, we're so much better than they are. Whoa, that one's getting real fast. Damn, bro, is her underwear showing or something? They're longer pants, Jesus. Professionalism here. She's baiting us. Get your ass away from me. Come on, you got this. You still got the fire kiss or whatever that thing is. Like first place kiss? Is that what that's called? Let's see. Hashire, Umamusume. Here we go. I'm saying Umamusume right. Are you proud of me, Yukari? Hopefully. Alright, come on, we got this. Dude, it is neck and neck with pink tights here. I said tights. Pink shorts. Ain't nothing tight about those shorts. About as loose as a lacy bra. Alright, keep it moving. Come on, let's do this. Oh, look at the stupid fools in the back. Pathetic. God, garbage, trash. Expect to get past, you'll dominate late race. I mean, we're dominating right now, it looks like. Oh, late race? Bro, it's a clean sweep. Unless one of these assholes throws a blue shell at us and we just stop in our tracks, then it's a wrap. I mean, it's not even close. Yeah, look at this. Come on, classic comedy he's pulling out. Classic comedy's a chump. Look at that! That's my girl right there. Victory. Easy victory. Bro, we didn't lose first place ever. We lost. We didn't even really lose it. It was more just like a slight rotation between first and second for a little bit. But we didn't even need to use the ult either. Just clean sweep. That's what I am talking about. Okay, that's right, Top Gun. What the hell is this? No, not copyright. No copyright me. Not again. Okay, whew, that was a close one, guys. I thought it was gonna be like last time, where I got copyright on the Bigfoot stream because of the stupid freaking Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's. They played that 1970s music in the background, or it was like the 60s or whenever it was. I think it was the 70s. They had that Chuck E. Cheese theme playing in the background, and oh boy, that did not go well at all. So I really hope that like 4-second bit wasn't enough to send me to hell, but YouTube finds a way. Let's see. I forgot to say, after every race, the horses do a concert for some reason. Okay. I forgot they did it, but I did know that they do it. So, I'm sorry, fellas, but we're going to have to skip the damn concert. I'm not getting copyrighted again. Okay, sweet. I did get a new song, though, so I don't know. You can go listen to it on your own. Alright, nice. Mayano Top Gun. There we go. Perfection. Easy. Classic comedy. Shit on. Let's see. Sand Commando. I kind of like that name. Excuse me. Let's see. Breeze Plane. That sounds gay. Destinate. Tunneling Voice. Collective Shout Member. Okay. Let's see. Moist Eyes. That's just crazy. Pampa Grande. No comment. And Decision. Decision. Yeah, it was her poor life decision. Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. Yeah, Pedro's got it. There we go. Quiet on the set. Yes, skip. Yeah, Pedro really didn't want to listen to that song. It's alright, I got you, friend. We don't have to listen to it. Watch concert. No, just kidding. I just like randomly click it. With that, Mayano Top Gun has successfully made her debut. She thinking? It's been acting strange for a while. You gonna ask me to marry you? That'd be fine as long as I get a dialogue option that actually branches out. Nothing is really the matter. It's just that it's over. Is this it? Is my debut really finished? Just like that? Yeah, just like that. Maybe pick a more interesting job if it's so unenthusing to you. Not hiding anything from me, are you? Maybe some methamphetamine, but that's about it. Let's see. Hey, what are we saying in chat? Ironically, moist eyes is often sad in races. That's not ironic, that's poetic. Ironic would be that they're doing the opposite of that. That if moist eyes is often sad in races, that's just fitting. It's just a fitting name. Alright, let's see. I wonder why Yukari? Actually, it's not even ironic. Oh, he did correct himself. Okay. Are you sure? Doesn't seem the slightest bit satisfied. Yeah, me neither. Should we run in more races? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's like your job ain't just over. Your debut is not also your finale. You're not ELO 67. Come on. I mean, I finally debuted. I've come all this way. The Twinkle series. Something that's supposed to make you excited. Make you twinkle. Wow. Really articulated words there, huh? Alright, let's see. Actually, that's not... Okay. Never forget this horse. Met Tom Cruise from Maverick. Is she a Scientologist? I wonder. Let's see. Speed went up by 3. Stamina went... Okay, everything went up by 3. Oh, wait. No, 33 skill points. Friendship with director Aikikawa went up by 4. They need a romance option for the director. I'm just saying. Maybe imps are the best. You know what, Pedro? Maybe they're best when they're 4'8" or shorter. That would probably be weird if they were shorter. That would probably make them a dwarf. Yeah, I don't know. Dwarfs, that ain't it, coach. You know, I'm not from Middle Earth. Alright, let's see. Yes, Mayano Top Gun's, wait, what? Yes, Mayano's Top Gun's voice actor met with Tom Cruise in Japan for a promotion of Top Gun Maverick, Pedro. Yeah, that is cool. They'd really take it out of you. I've only been wearing them for a bit, but my legs are just all wobbly. Heels are the worst. Why are you wearing high heels? Right, because everybody here is super short. Maybe I should take a quick grown-up break. I'm sorry, how old are you? Trainee event, I'm not a kid. So Yukari, you've been, I see you've been leaving a couple of details out here. Is there something you want to tell me about this character? Anything at all? I'm open to ideas. What's wrong with this? Yeah, Pedro, wait, what? Anything you want to tell me, Yukari? Incredible. Freaky ass horse is what Pedro said. What is this? They're all legal though, don't arrest me. Yukari, get your Nebraskan ass out of here with that. Okay, we're wrapping this up. Suddenly I feel very strange playing this. Mood went down. Oh, that's a wrap. Nah, we're done. If you guys enjoyed, I'll think about... Oh, wait, no, we're back to the menu. We're good. So we ended it off properly. Look, guys, I'll be open to playing this game again. Hopefully when, for whatever reason, my throat isn't killing me for 1,000 different, you know, explanations. What else? Tomorrow, I've got an anime tier list video coming out, so that'll be nice and clean. I'm sure you guys will enjoy that one. A lot of people seem to like my anime tier list videos, because I guess people tend to like hearing me ramble, which I think is pretty cool. What else? After that, I got a Gmod roleplay video. It's a very short one. It's like 2 to 3 minutes long. That's coming up. It's sort of satire, talking about the United Kingdom's government and prison, or not prison, but justice system. So that's what the video is. After that, let's see. I'm probably wanting to do a review for Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it. And then I also have a new anime that I'm thinking about starting on. I haven't decided which one I will yet, but I want to start on a new one soon. And by soon, I mean like tomorrow or so. So with that in mind, I'll see what we can do next time. I'm not sure. You guys can always leave me stream ideas on posts and stuff. In the meantime, that is all for this time. Hang on, let's see. Is this game as bad as you thought, Everyman? Kinda. I don't know. It sure dragged on a lot, but I had a lot of fun streaming this because you guys had a lot of good ideas, a lot of good topics, and were quite talkative today, so that definitely helped out a lot. However, it doesn't help that my throat is killing me, and that my breath, for some reason, smells way, way, way worse than usual. I don't get it. I don't normally have bad breath, ever. Like, I usually can't smell it or feel it, but my throat's, I mean, it's warm, right? I don't think I'm getting sick, so I don't think that's what it is. It's not a fever. But in the meantime, that is all for this time. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, a comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic life. Goodbye, everyone. Let's wrap this up here.